Hey everyone, it's Ashley Cunningham here, and I am really excited to be here today, this afternoon, on a lovely Saturday, to be leading an earth healing meditation. The idea came out of a channeling that I did a few weeks ago. I don't know if all of you had a chance to catch that video. I will be posting it very soon on my YouTube channel, but I was channeling my galactic starseed family and talking with them about how galactic beings conduct healings and what do they do when they do healings. And so out of that conversation, they recommended that we actually host a little earth healing meditation today right here on Channeling with Love. And I'm really excited to be doing that. So I think it's going to be really fun. The way that I think we're going to have this set up is, thank you guys for joining me. I'm seeing people pop on now. So hi, thank you so much. Hey, Susie. So the way we're going to set this up is I'm going to take some questions if you guys have any questions. And I'll be channeling a message from the Council of Light because they have a few things that they want to share or talk about before we go into our meditation. The meditation today is not going to be super long. It's going to be about 10 to 11 minutes. I didn't want to push it too long because, you know, some people, you just can't stay in that space for super long. And the council wanted it to be a little shorter. So that way you guys can kind of get the flow. If you're not comfortable with meditating, you can come back to this however many times you want. And it's a quick meditation that we can sit into or get into very easily and do a lot of really powerful work in a short amount of time, because I know everyone is very busy and definitely has a lot going on right now, especially in the world today. There's a lot taking place. So yeah, we are just gonna go right into that. And then after the meditation, I should say, it'll be about 10 to 11 minutes. And then after the meditation, they're willing to answer some questions, or it would be really cool to see if you guys want to share maybe something that you saw when you were in your meditation with the council. And I'll be sharing any messages or any visuals that I see as they come forward. So it's going to be a short one today, but I think it'll be really fun, and I'm really excited to see how this goes. So with that, I will be having the councils coming right in. They were behind my computer, and they're walking around the side of my desk, and they're now like right behind me. And they're coming in, and they're really excited, very high energy. Oh, and it's raining really hard right now, so I'm not sure if you guys will be able to hear that. I do apologize if my camera picks up a lot of extra noise. But okay, so the council's very excited. They're saying, "Dear ones, thank you so much for joining us today. We are excited to guide you in this short meditation, as there is much to be done on this earth, and as there is much that you can do at this time. They are just honored to participate, help guide you guys, but also to connect with you within this meditation and outside of this meditation." You're saying this meditation is short for a reason. Don't want to push it too hard. But also, they want you all to see, if you're not familiar, as I was saying before, they're kind of pointing to that. If you aren't familiar with meditation, it sometimes is hard to sit even for 10 minutes quietly, but we're going to be doing it together. And they're saying that this is an excellent opportunity for you to test it out. If you are practiced in meditation, they are just bowing to you, and they're very happy that if you consider yourself practiced or you do meditation quite often, that's really excellent. And they want you to continue to work on your meditation and continue to move forward using meditation as a tool. They're showing this is going to be a short yet powerful meditation. They are going to be channeling through me to give you guys instructions. We do have some music. I'll be playing some light music in the background. So I may ask you guys to let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or whatnot, and we'll get that figured out. But we're gonna have, there's gonna be a lot of work done in this space. And they're pointing to people who maybe you have Reiki skills. This tier 1, myself, I'm going to be using my Reiki skills to help bring some healing energy to the earth and help, bring forward that energy. So if you have Reiki skills, use them. Have them right at hand, and don't feel shy or feel like you have to fully follow the guided meditation to a T. If there's things that you're just intuitively being guided to call upon, or energy that you want to step forward, definitely feel free to play and to use this time as just a space where we can all be together and share some really beautiful healing, love and light energy with the earth. And yeah, they're saying, okay, we'll take 2 questions before. So if you have questions about the meditation or about what we're going to be doing or what we're going to be focusing on, I'll take a few questions on that. And let me scroll up here to see if I can make sure I have everyone. Shane says he doesn't have Reiki, but he'll be sending his energy into this group. That's all we can ask for, Shane. That's excellent. I think there are going to be some really cool visuals that come out of what they guide us to do. I've actually led one previous meditation with the Council of Light, having me channel and guiding me through that meditation before in my last Starseed class, and it was really, really cool. The visuals were awesome. So that's all you can do. Send your energy out into the space, and the council is actually, okay, I'm feeling some more energy coming in. Okay, so I'm feeling Cryon stepping forward. I've channeled him a few times before. He's saying, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. This is an excellent opportunity for all of us to come together, to use the power in which each of us humans, we all have, to step forward and to utilize the energies that are around us and to work together in a way that is going to benefit not only the earth, but the people around you. And he's going to be joining in. So if you want to work with him, if you resonate with Cryon, if you resonate with the Council of Light, if you have your own Starseed team, if you've been introduced to them, definitely call them in. If you have not been introduced to them, call them in, and they'll be there anyway, but ask for them to come forward, and maybe you'll get to see them in your meditation. But definitely call in your Starseed team. All of you, the angels, the galactic beings that are around all of us, they all know that we're going to be doing this today. So they are stepping forward, and they are excited and eager. I'm seeing a lot of blue avians, Pleiadians, the Lyrans, the Orions, Andromedans, the Arcturians, Cryon, the Council of Light, the Orion Galactic Council. I work with them very closely in my own personal practice, and they're here as well. So people are showing up. So this is exciting. Okay, so thank you so much, Cryon. Okay, I'm seeing a few more questions here. So let's see. Oh, I think I just saw it. Someone asked if there's anything that Gaia wants us to specifically focus on. Thank you, Kathy, for asking that question. She's just showing me right now, she's showing me an image of each of us in our respective locations calling forth energy from the galactic beings, calling forth energy from Source, calling forth energy from everyone that's around to help Gaia. and channeling that energy not only in our immediate vicinity, but the city, the town, the state, the countryside, wherever you're at in the world, that energy is going to come in like you're calling it down into your location, and it's going to spread out. So that's really cool. And she's showing really big light bubbles in their areas. And she's saying that she will also be asking for the Council of Light to do an overall healing. So there's nothing specific. There may be something that comes out from the Council of Light during the meditation, but I'm not getting a sense that there's going to be anything specific that we're going to be focusing in on, like a specific location at this time. I think there's need for a blanket healing at this time. Meditation for sure. Sheena is saying, sage is on, rose and clear quartz ready. Awesome. So if any of you have crystals about you, I would highly recommend you hold on to them. I'm actually wearing my Herkimer diamond necklace. I wear this whenever I do healings, and it really boosts my energy, and I really love it. And then I also have a clear quartz little point, and I have an amethyst point here that I'm going to be holding on to. So have your crystals out, get comfy. That's one thing. Definitely relax. And like I said, it's going to be a shorter one, so we'll have some time at the end to have questions and share our experiences as we go along. So with that, I think we're ready to go. I'm going to ask the council. They're giving me the thumbs up. Okay, so I'm going to turn some music on here and just kind of sit back and relax. We're going to take some deep breaths, and then I will be guiding you through. Okay. So get comfortable. Council. Okay. Feel your feet on the earth. Hear your breathing. Feel the energy around you. Imagine in your heart chakra, your light pooling, starting to get brighter. Imagine light beings standing behind you. They're sending you energy through your back, straight through to your heart chakra. They're feeding that light. It's getting brighter. And it's growing and shining throughout your entire room. Imagine that extending past your room into your whole house or building. It can be any color you want it to be. I'm seeing a golden light for me. Imagine that extending out to your neighborhood, going down into the earth and up into the sky above you. It's permeating everything around you, and it's slowly expanding out. Imagine it covering your whole city. Deep breaths. Fill that bubble with any emotion you want to share. Love, hope, joy. Now look around you in your mind's eye. Notice who else is with you. Feel the council, the starseed family, my angels. Just give them a little nod. Now expand that bubble, that beautiful light, past your city, maybe into your county or region. There's no additional effort. It's all easy. It flows freely with that love and joy and happiness that you want to share with everyone. Imagine your light shining in the area around you. So in the forest, in the oceans, in the beautiful fields, the mountains, wherever you're at in the world, the desert. Imagine your light touching the plants, the animals. It's warm and full of love. Now expand that bubble out. Wrap it around the entire earth. Where are you at this moment? Are you on the earth, above the earth? The council is right there with all of us, sending his love. Send love and happiness and joy and gratitude to Gaia herself. Seeing that bubble shrink and seep into the earth, into the soil, into the water. Take a moment to just feel the energy flowing through you, straight into Gaia. Deep breaths. Continue to send energy, that light, anywhere you wish. If you want to send it to a specific place, feel free to. If you feel lightheaded at all, focus in on your feet, connected to Gaia. Ask her to ground you if you need it. Take note of the energy you're feeling around you, going through you. We are all on the same team. We're all one. We are all of love. Deep breaths. Okay, come back into your body. Flow back in. When we expand so much, sometimes it's hard to come back in really quickly. If you want to hold this for longer, feel free to. Kind of settle back into my body now. How do you guys feel? I feel so relaxed right now. I feel like that was a lot in a very short amount of time. It just feels like it's still flowing through, even though I'm not holding that space with my eyes closed. I'm still really feeling that energy. It feels very nice. I saw a lot of really beautiful images. Oh, thanks, Megan. Megan saying she felt that it was really great. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I just feel like just really floating kind of in that energy right now. Yeah, Granita is so relaxed and warm. Sophia's also feeling that golden light, rainbows, a lot of beautiful colors. Megan had Archangel Raphael with her, spreading that lime green healing light. That's beautiful. Landy really enjoyed it. She said that was incredible. I'm really glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, Christine's also feeling really calm and relaxed. Whew, I just feel like, I could go and like totally take a nap and I would just drift off. I just felt so comfortable. Sheena's saying she feels Jesus and Ganesh and Shiva with her, and they're sitting on top of the world. Yeah, I felt when we expanded our light out to encompass the entire Earth, I was kind of above Earth looking down and directing energy in that way. And the whole council, all of our starseed families, we were all in that same space, kind of floating and sending energy to Gaia down into the soil all the way down through her, but also in targeted locations. I could see some areas were more lit up than others, but that's just because we, all have an opportunity to direct that energy how we will. So that was really beautiful. Sheena says, sending healing with lots of different colors. Granita says that she's seen them surrounding her and giving her energy. Yeah, lots of energy was with us, guys. That's why I was saying, Ursula was in the center of the earth. That's beautiful. That's really awesome. Yeah, that's really, really cool. You guys could be anywhere you want to be, and just where you go, just in your own space is so interesting. So that's really cool. You're in the center of the earth, Ursula. Sophia's feeling thirsty now. Definitely take some water, get some water, take some drinks. Landy saw herself with light beings hugging the earth and surrounding it with golden white light. Kathy's it felt very powerful, felt very healing with her starseed family around the earth. Shane also felt hovering over the earth like in an airplane flying around the world. Krista felt a lot of energy in her forehead, and she laid face down on the atmosphere. That's so cool, Krista. That's really, really cool. These are some really beautiful, beautiful experiences. Thank you guys so much for sharing all of that. I was getting kind of dizzy there because there was so much energy. So they gave me a gentle reminder to ground. So if you guys are feeling a little overwhelmed with the energy that's around you right now, definitely call on Gaia to ground, or get outside if you can. Right now it's like pouring down rain here, so I'm not going to go outside, but Gaia's here with us. So I'm feeling much more grounded after that. Yeah, okay, so do you guys have any questions about the meditation or about your starseed family, how they can help you? The council has something to say actually on this. They're coming right into my ears. They're saying, please feel free to use this exercise, call on us however often you feel is necessary, or whenever you feel like it. Please call on them to come in and let them guide you in your own meditation. You can direct it to healing the earth. You can direct it to healing others just by sending love and light. You can direct it to healing specific areas in the world, or elements. Like, I think Krista, she was focusing in on the atmosphere. Her forehead was on the atmosphere, and that's really cool. We can focus on that energy in a really beautiful way, and we just did it in 11 minutes, and that was a big I could feel a big difference in my own self from before to after. So if you have 11 minutes and you want to just kind of zone out, definitely call on them, and this is a really cool way to use your meditation time, or use some energy if you have some downtime. Sheena says that she's saying major crown chakra, ear, temple energy expanding. Absolutely zened out. Yes, definitely. I'm feeling that as well. Shane is asking that he's been feeling a connection with a higher, more abundant energy. Is this the higher self? I'm hearing yes. This is your higher self. You can call on your higher self to come in more directly and have a more direct dialogue. They're kind of showing me you felt that connection, but it's been a little bit removed, like maybe not directly in communication with your higher self, Shane. Definitely feel free to reach out and connect in that way. Christine is saying that she feels much better than before. Her headache is gone, still feeling energy at the back of her head. Wow, that's really beautiful. So she was having some headache problems, and now it's just all gone. That's awesome. Davina is asking, have been feeling like my aura is being stretched? They're saying, yeah, Davina, you're a little bit expanded out. If that's uncomfortable, or if you want to call in your aura, just ask for it to come in closer to you. Can kind of rein that in. You can set the space of where your bubble, where that space is. Especially they're pointing to this exercise. That's kind of what we did. We kind of shined our light, we expanded out, we expanded our energy, and we sent a lot of energy out. So it's kind of the same principle. Call in your energy to come in and settle within you, and it's going to go into that more comfortable space and feel more natural, I guess, less stretched. Okay, so Ursula is asking, is this Council of Light the same council as the Council of Light for Humanity's Awakening? Saying we are one and the same. The Council of Light is made up of many, many beings. They do work on the efforts to help more humans start their ascension journey or awaken and move forward on their ascension journey. They do a lot of other work as well. They work with a lot of beings, not just here on Earth, but all across the universe. They're doing a lot of work. Many, many different activities that they focus on, but their core principle is to bring forward light and love and help wherever they can. But their work here is often to help people connect with their awakening self and start their journey, and also to connect with their guides, guardians, spirit guides, the galactic beings that we all have around us all the time. And they're working very diligently to help all of us connect and be comfortable, and really to help spur on more of that awakening speed. Things are speeding up. If you guys haven't noticed, things are really picking up. More and more people every single day are awakening. They're questioning what's really going on in the world, and what does it all mean, and they're reaching out, and they're finding their connection to spirit and to themselves as a being of love and light. And so they definitely work very diligently to support that. Landy is saying she's been closing up the office and cut cords with her partner this week. She's feeling transformation. Any messages for me? Whew, Landy, I'm feeling a big burst of love. Just, they are so proud of you. They're very excited for this transformation in your life. They're showing you you've had a lot of opportunities to make this transition before, but now that you've taken these steps, things are snowballing for you. Things are going to be picking up very quickly, and your whole team is like cheering. They're so excited. They're really, really happy that you're where you're at right now, and they want to give you a big thumbs up as a confirmation that you've made the right decisions in this last week. And they're showing that they were heavy or hard, difficult decisions to make, but once you made it, following through was the right thing to do. And they're just so proud of you. So they're just really, really happy, and they love you so much. And they just want you to take a moment to just kind of expand yourself out, see what you feel, because they're going to be right there. They're right by you. They're like giving you hugs. They're like all in your energy. And so try and see if you can feel them right there, because they are just wanting to give you a reassurance that you're where you need to be. Okay, Amy is saying, I've been dizzy, nauseous, and have had a headache since yesterday. Oh no. Is this just part of the ascension process? Any advice on healing these symptoms? Yes, Amy, I'm getting a big yes. This is definitely ascension related. I've felt a huge spike in energy since yesterday. I feel like it's closely related with the supermoon that took place yesterday. Maybe it was last night and maybe going in through tonight. There's been a big spike. So a lot of that energy definitely can affect you with the ascension symptoms that you described. Grounding, drinking a lot of water, just getting the rest that you need. You can always ask your team to ease up the energy a little bit if it's so uncomfortable. I've had to do that several times, and I feel after I make that request, things kind of get lighter. So definitely try that out and see if that works for you. But yeah, ascension symptoms are no fun. They definitely are sometimes a slog to get through, but grounding and drinking a lot of water, getting the rest that you may need, especially if you were feeling it since yesterday. You probably didn't sleep very well last night. So just take it easy, try and kick back a bit. So I'm sending you a lot of love on that one. I totally sympathize. And you can use crystals, holding crystals or having crystals on your person kind of helps sometimes as well. Okay, Bonnie is saying she's been drawn to Buddhism, but wonder if she's heading in the right direction. Buddha is here, Bonnie. I love Buddha. I love connecting to him. I love his energy. I love everything about him. He's fantastic. He's saying, he's encouraging you to study Buddhism, to go within and see if that feels right for you. There are many elements of Buddhism that will resonate for you. And that's why you're being drawn to Buddhism, is there are things in Buddhism and the teachings that you can learn and put into practice for yourself. He's saying whether or not you become like a fully practicing person of Buddhism or Buddhist person, that's up to you. You may feel once you've really done a lot of research that you like a lot of the elements in Buddhism, but it may not encapsulate everything that resonates with you, and that's okay. He's just happy that you're interested and you're following your guidance, following that what's resonating with you. And he's saying, come chat with me. Oh, this is so cool. He's showing himself sitting by a tree, like a really big great white oak tree. And he's patting the ground next to him saying, come sit down, dear one. Come chat with him. So I hope that resonates for you. That's really exciting. I highly encourage anyone who's interested in any religion to, go ahead and see what it's about, see what resonates with you, kind of look at why does that resonate with you. And, if you feel fully in full resonance with the entire religion, cool, that's awesome. Go for it. And if not, that's okay too. Just take what really feeds your soul, makes you feel good, and what really resonates with you. And as you move forward in your research, you're going to find that there's lots of elements across all the religions that are really interesting and may resonate with you in some part. So definitely study. I'm always encouraging study and connecting. Yeah, that's just really exciting. Okay, so I'm seeing some questions here. Let me make sure I kind of picked up where I left off. So I'm seeing here, I'm doing daily meditations correctly because am I doing meditations correctly? Because even though I find them peaceful, I also find myself in complete darkness more often than not. I'm getting a big thumbs up. whether or not you see anything or you experience much in your meditation, that just depends on the person. If you're able to quiet your mind and go within and settle your thoughts and sit in a space of peace and relaxation for any amount of time, that's the key. That's what the goal is to be able to do that. Now, as you move forward, maybe your clairvoyance hasn't opened up as much, or maybe your senses are opening in different ways. You may experience other sensations as you develop your channeling abilities or your clair senses, your various ways of sensing energy. So that may evolve over time. They're saying, do not be worried about seeing just darkness. The work that needs to take place is being held in that space. And yeah, they're just stepping back on that. So don't worry about that. That's really, thank you for that question, because it's really interesting. I know not everyone gets visuals when they go into a meditation. Not everyone gets audio or visuals or has these sensations. So it's all just a really personal experience. But if you're getting to a place where you can quiet your thoughts, quiet your mind, and direct your thoughts as best you can to be quiet and not be in your way, not being chaotic in your mind, that's the goal right there. And then you can ask for guidance if you have a question, and then you can just see what comes out for you. If there are anything that comes out of your emotions, or anything in your senses, or if you're getting visuals, or any other type of clair sense, it's all unique, and it evolves over time. The way I meditated in the beginning was completely different than the way I meditate now, and it's all good. It's all the same. So no worries, and it's just good that you're doing it. You're practicing, you're using meditation daily. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling just a ton of love and light right now. It's pretty awesome. Definitely feeling blissed out. I like to call it blissed out. And then after a long channeling session, I feel like crunchy or crispy. And that's all part of the game. So pay attention to your boundaries. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed, definitely step back a little bit and just kind of focus on something else while you get your energy back. Sometimes that is a little overwhelming. Christine said that she saw the Council of Light. While we meditated, she saw the Council of Light, Pleiadians, Arcturians, and Archangel Metatron. Is Archangel Metatron working with her? Yes, definitely. And he's showing me a lot of sacred geometry, showing a lot of symbols, Christine. So I don't know if you are resonating with sacred geometry or any of the symbols that Metatron likes to work with a lot, but he's holding in his hand a bunch of different symbols, and they're kind of like flashing and rotating. So I think he's definitely working with you. Definitely. Yeah, he's just giving me the thumbs up. So that's it. Okay. Brienne is asking, do I have Pleiadians with me in my star family and any other beings? I'm hearing yes to the Pleiadians, and I'm hearing Lyrans and Andromedans. So you have a few different groups there, Brienne. And she's saying that she was very nauseous last night and yesterday as well. And she also felt like it had something to do with the full moon, the lunar eclipse. Yeah, lots of energies taking place for sure. Alex is asking, any message for me following days? Yes, Alex, this is a very urgent message. They're saying mind your environment. So really pay attention, dial into what is taking place around you. And they're showing, like, do you have the news blaring 24/7? Are you watching lower vibrational content? Are you listening to the radio all the time? Really pay attention to the incoming energy, the incoming information that we all are kind of used to just ingesting and receiving all of this content all the time. But really focus in and pay attention to what's coming in and make some choices on, okay, do we listen to the news right now, or do we step back and check in with it a little bit later when we're a little bit more prepared or kind of in that mindset or space to get more information. They're showing that just minding your energy, minding your environment is going to be really key to help smooth out the next few days and into next week. They're showing like the end of next weekend, that it's going to be key for you to just really tune into it and pay attention and check in with yourself to see how the information or whatever is around you is coming in. How does that make you feel? If it doesn't make you feel full, like your cup is full, or I mean, sometimes we do have to tune in and see what's going on in the world, but we don't have to do it all the time. And so they're focusing in on going within and feeling, what is it that this thing is making me feel, and then making a choice. Do I continue feeling this way, or do I do something else instead? So that's what they're kind of directing you to focus in on. So I hope that resonates with you, Alex. So I'm seeing here, Honey's asking, I would like to ask the Council of Light if this is the good investment idea that me and my family are currently thinking of. They're saying do your research. Make sure you have a deep understanding of everything about this idea that you have. They're saying you need to see everything that you can know about this specific idea as much as you can. Learn about it as much as you can, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is going to help you maneuver and move forward on the path that you're thinking about for you and your family. And having a good, solid understanding will help you mitigate any miscommunications or any bumps in the road that may come up. They're showing you having a really solid understanding of, I feel like it's of like a specific company or a specific field, just having a really solid understanding of it. And then as you move forward on your ideas and as you're taking action steps, you're able to see the pros and cons and really mitigate any problems that may arise very quickly in an easy way. So it's going to be smoother for you to move forward. You're saying just do your research and go within always to make sure it feels good for you. Okay, I hope that resonates with you, honey. Tara is saying, since I sing, I would love to do chants from the Pleiadians. They hum notes that are so beautiful. Oh, that's awesome, Tara. Yeah, go for it. That's really, really cool. That's something I cannot do. I cannot sing a tune. So that's so beautiful that you can. And that's really exciting. So if you feel comfortable sharing, post it and see how it feels. And that's really, really cool that you're getting musical notes from them. That's awesome. Okay, let's see here. So I'm seeing here, Ruthie's asking, do I have any messages that will help me? Ruthie, I'm hearing go within. Go within. That's going to steer you in the right direction always. Your guardian angels are right there. You can ask them for support. But going within, doing that like quick meditation that we just did, you guys, like that's a great example of something that you can do to just kind of get focused in again, and it calms your mind, and then you can ask the questions that you need to ask for your own guidance. And we were in that space where we could totally just like flow with it, and we know what direction we need to go when we're in that space. So they're pointing to that experience, Ruthie, for you, and just start practicing if you can, just a little bit every day, to kind of get into that space, and then ask your questions, and it's going to be obvious and it's going to be right there. So yeah, I hope that resonates for you. I'm seeing here, Shane is asking, is it the right move to put my energy into business over the next few years? They're saying that you will need to definitely focus on how to bring in income, to support yourself, and to get to a space that is going to allow you to be more financially stable. They're showing it's going to be important for you to have the skills that you're going to be developing in order to move forward. And just to, from a realistic perspective, have things on lock, basically. They didn't say it in so many words, but that's kind of what it feels like to me. Like getting your stuff together, having it on lock. That way you can, do your work, you follow your business ideas, move forward in that. But then you can relax and play and do other things that allow you to just be really balanced and happy in your life. And so looking at what is it that you need, and how much do you need every month to move forward and have that balanced life, and focus on really bringing in that abundance. And they're saying that in the business sector itself, there's a lot of ideas that are coming through for you. So just pay attention to those and see where that takes you. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Okay, final question here from Davina. She's asking, can I have a message from my guide, Breffney, or Council of Light, on her progress? Okay, so the Council of Light's stepping in on this one, but I feel your guide off to the side as well. Like they're all kind of hanging out and conferring together. And they're just saying, keep going. You've made a lot of progress. There's more to make. There's more ground to cover for you. But they're saying take in the small wins. So really celebrating the small steps that you're taking every day to move forward on your journey, and patting yourself on the back, giving yourself credit where credit's due. And they're just like sending you a lot of love. They're just whoosh right to you. So I hope you feel that, and they're just really proud of you. So good job. Okay, so I'm seeing a question here from Myra. I know we all have guides, but what happens when someone cleans the entities that are with you? Do they also leave? Do I still have a guide with me? Okay, so Myra, there's a few things going on here. And when you get a healing, or when someone does a cleansing for you and removes entities, those entities are of a low vibrational frequency, and anything that's of a high vibrational frequency that's there for your highest good, for love and light, they stay. They don't budge. They're not moving. So if you've had a cleanse and there were entities that were removed, or there's just low vibrational energy that's taken away and transmuted, that's just the lower vibrational energy. So that's energy that is not there for your highest good, is not there to support you or really help you in a way that is constructive. Sometimes there are lower vibrational frequencies that are there to teach you a lesson, or to remind you to do something, or to help you figure out something that you've been challenged with. But once that's done, it's time for them to go. It's not appropriate for them to stay. And so if they're cleaned out and taken care of, they're removed, and yeah, you're all good. And you definitely have your guides with you. I'm getting your 2 guardian angels and your whole angel team. So you're surrounded by love and light, And I would highly recommend calling in Archangel Michael for protection, just in case anything that you've had cleaned out tries to come back. It's a vibrational match. You may be in a space where you're raising your frequency quite quickly, so that's going to be excellent. But call Archangel Michael in and he'll protect your whole house and go with you wherever you're at. So highly recommend that. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. This was such a lovely experience. If you guys are interested in me hosting more of these types of events, definitely let me know. I would be more than willing to host some more meditations. Maybe we'll focus in on some specific topics or specific areas as needed, but I am totally down to do more of this. It just feels so good and rejuvenating, and you guys had some really great questions. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I hope you all have a really beautiful rest of your Saturday, and talk to you all later. Bye.